And look, my friend's got another construction yard up, and he's going to plop that down somewhere else. And I'm continuing to build some artillery. I think eventually I start moving in. I don't know when. I can't even remember how long this game was. Because this is a replay, I really wish there was an option to see how long this game went on for. But, yeah. So as you can see, at this point, we have the huge advantage. We have a pretty large army compared to what they had. They really weren't producing that much. Because what you can do is, as you can see here, I've built more than one war factory. This lowers the time of production. So instead of it taking 18 seconds for me to build a medium tank, it's now taking me 16. And I think I've built 3 in the end. If I go to production, let's see what I'm up to. So I built another turret, and some medium tanks are on the way. And then this guy gets another nuke. Nuke never goes off. This guy is still producing some tanks, but it's not going to save him. And look, we got some heavy tanks, we got some medium tanks going. I don't know what I was planning with that turret, but yeah. So let's go see what's happening on the battlefield. So, yeah, I'm moving my construction yard down to get to some of this ore right here. And because my army is nice, reasonable. Oh no, I put it down somewhere over here, where the ore thing was, and I started putting up turrets. Because as you can see at this point, they're building their army up, but it's not going to be enough to save them. I think at this point in the chat, I'm screaming, "Atom bomb!" That's about it. So, hopefully I eventually deploy this. There we go. God, I'm slow. And then what I do is I move my forces closer to be able to protect that thing. Put up a turret here, and really lay into a couple of their ore trucks. Well, that's when I move my forces. Now, I was playing as the Allies, and my friend was playing as the Soviets. These guys had the same sort of idea, one of each, because one of each is a lot better. Oh, I eventually get my GPS satellite, so that I can eventually see the whole map. Delay! Stop scratching sofa. Where is she? Anyway, I'm going to take a drink out of my milkshake once not a lot of action's happened in these 15 minutes. A bit of skirmishes here and there. But that's a bit what OpenRA is like. You just have to expand and then put down loads of defences and then just wait for your army to build up. And then hope you've put in more production time than they have. So then, as you can see, my friend is getting some mammoths rolling. Mammoths are, you know, the bane of existence for any Red Alert player. But I've hit low power again, so my radar dome's gone down and stuff like that. Which is annoying, but stuff is still happening, and someone just came on Skype and is in the conversation. So I don't understand why they were focusing heavily on this little ore deposit when they just had a huge chunk of it here. Maybe they weren't looking at the map when they started it, or maybe they're just dumb. As you can see, this guy's got 6 tanks, pretty reasonable force, but then you have a look at what I've got, and you're like, oh dear. And I think my artillery starts firing now at a couple of this stuff, and a heavy tank has gone off for a wonder, which is always good. As you can see, the Tesla coil really lays into that. And there's a bit of artillery fire here, destroying a couple of the Tesla coils. But that's not gonna make much of a difference at this point in the game. So I'm pretty sure that my artillery should be firing at this point. But you know. So let's have a look what I can see. Okay, so the artillery's not firing because I can't actually see their thing. But eventually they come into view, and I really do lay into those ore trucks, I think. Or maybe my medium tanks do. Oh yeah. Well, there was a bit of a they got a couple of tanks here, which I didn't know about. And that's really close. That really scares me, that how close they were. But they wouldn't have broken my defense, and everything would have been dandy. So as you can see, my friend's got a lot of airfields, but unfortunately they do have air defences, so yeah, it doesn't work out well. As you can see, the purples are trying to attack, and then they meet Weld's most powerful tank. Say hello to the mammoth. I'm not sure if he loses any mammoths here. I don't even think I'm helping. Oh yeah, I'm just laying into some ore trucks, and here comes this green guy's infantry, which doesn't last long against artillery and my medium tanks. Just lay in, get them out, destroy them, obliterate them. Damn, that's a lot of shit. I think I do accidentally destroy a couple of my own tanks with artillery fire, but what are you going to do? See, artillery has such a long range and it's great. Oof, look at that. Really laying into that ore truck there. Not giving him a chance. I don't think I might get him in the end. Yeah, there we go. My medium tanks are just doing their own thing. Fortunately, a rocket trooper is there. So I really think this hurt them. But let's have a look what my friend's doing. He's building up a couple of V2 rockets. He's getting his mammoths rolling. This guy also has a single mammoth. A mammoth of the mammoth. Now, this guy probably thought I was using a cheap tactic of using artillery because people don't like artillery. It's a bit of a cheap tactic. It just wipe out everything. But online, I'm going to take every advantage I can get. I'm not being restricted by what can happen. So I'm building up some more medium tanks because I can see that my forces are probably not up to what these guys have. And unfortunately, I don't really think I probably could have taken them out with what forces I had. But obviously, I didn't know this. And as you can see, here goes in a little skirmish, a little air fight. This SAM turret really doesn't give a shit. It's like, nope. One of his planes survived, but with that air defense down, it really gave an advantage. He's probably producing another one as we speak. So let's go have a look at a couple of the statistics. So as you can see, I'm still making the second amount most money. My friend is making a shit ton more money than I am. I didn't realise how much money he was making. I should have get into more ore trucks. If we have a look at the economy, I'm earning 13,000 a minute. I've earned quite a lot, and I've spent quite a lot as well. I have 5 harvesters, whereas he has 6, but he got into that huge ore deposit first, so he had the better thing. So as you can see, I'm still building up some stuff, and this guy is trying to build some mammoths. This guy's still trying to build up some medium tanks. Now, unfortunately, with OpenRA, you need to produce a variety of buildings. So, shall we see what's happening? I think this is the point in the game where me and Joe are just preparing now. We're getting ready for the final assault. When the final assault comes, they're not going to know what hits them. And there goes another fire, getting rid of that. Well, trying to get rid of the missile silo. Fortunately, I think, yeah, both of those planes go down. Which, you know, is meh, but what you're going to do. I really don't think, I do not believe any atom bombs went off. If they did, well, I didn't notice. Or they hit the total wrong place on the map. As you can see, I've got a pillbox now. I've really built up a little defense here. I've got all of my infantry, all of my forces there. And I'm just really just producing tanks now and getting ready for the assault. And here we go. Here goes the assault. As you can see, he's moving in. And then I begin my movement as well. This is a huge fight at the end. These guys don't stand a chance. And I'm just laying it. I didn't even realise they had a mammoth. Really. If we'd given them more time, I think, you know, they might have been able to build up a decent force. But I'm just laying into them at this point. I think my artillery really does some damage to this mammoth. Eventually I'll start moving in once my friend says something. I think he says something like roll out, and I'm like, oh, okay, right, I'm going. Yeah, there we go, look. Message has been received. Message is going in. Here I go. Medium tanks to the rescue. Here they come. They're nice and medium. They're not rare. They're not raw. They're a medium kind of steak. Yeah. So as you can see, we really sent in most of our forces here. We don't have a lot of reserves. I've got a couple of troops over here, but I'm just with artillery fire, just take out this one Tesla coil, and that's it. I don't see why they had so little defense, but you know, it's just what happens. See, this purple guy didn't have any defenses whatsoever, and he's trying to escape with his construction yard here, which is a no. You're not getting away. There's a couple of rocket troopers. This guy's also trying to escape. Don't know where he's off to. As you can see, quite a lot of mammoths got destroyed. Friend definitely took the brunt of the force, and I'm just walking in, just la-di-da-di-da-di-da. Really surprised at little defenses they had. They had a lot of air defenses, but one Tesla coil, you need a lot more than that. So hopefully you've enjoyed this. This is coming to the end now. Hopefully you leave a like and a comment, and hopefully this inspires you to play the game. Not everyone's a master player. You know, me and my friends we've always lost. We've won a few. We probably lost quite a lot of fights, but you know, we meow around. As you can see, my artillery's just firing on random war trucks at this point. But I'm just sending in some more forces. I think I'm still building tanks at this point. But the game is over. There was nothing they could do. I don't see what they were trying to do with the little forces that they had. And then, as you can see, my friend, just to add insult to injury, sent in the power troopers. No defenses. Really surprised me, honestly. Really did. These guys were obviously trying to be heavily offensive, which failed miserably. And then this guy starts selling everything. He knows he's lost, so he's just going to sell everything and try to slow us down. Which isn't going to work. Because he aborted. Now, unfortunately, we haven't won yet, so we're like, oh, wait, what are we missing? As you can see, this guy's got a construction yard all the way over here, and I'm like, oh, what we're missing? Are we missing a... confused. So yeah, please leave a like, please leave a comment. You know, obviously, this wasn't my best game. I don't know what I was doing half the time. But hopefully you've enjoyed this, hopefully you've enjoyed watching this instead of watching the whole game, because as much as I would like to do that, it's just effort. So well, I just wasn't recording, so post commentary we'll have to do. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. Hopefully you can predict what's going to happen here. But yeah. So a 2v2, and these guys just don't really seem to be building that much. Not that I was, but I was a bit of an idiot, a bit of a noob. But it was fair. It was a 2v2. You know, even though this guy got his thing off, you know, we don't care. So that was it. We're victorious. We won. But yeah. So see you next time. I'll probably do another post-commentary thing if me and my friends play a battle. But thanks for watching. And this took 20 minutes and 57 minutes, so I'll probably split it into 2 parts. Joel, give me a high five. I talked for 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Oh!